Sorry. Now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Some families share a special meal every season. Some families go on an annual trip. Some families have really distinctive traditions. My family grows vegetables. Growing food has always been present in my family since the beginning, and it all started with the need to survive. The people in my family were poor in Vietnam, so they tried to grow and raise their own food. Usually, the men worked outside with jobs, and the women would stay home, and their job was to take care of their family. It's not unusual for families to have gardens of their own because the soil was really fertile and it was more cost effective, and the women had time to devote to taking care of their families. People really needed to take care of their gardens or else they wouldn't survive, especially with big families to feed. It's safe to say that generations before my mom and my grandma were growing their own food since the beginning of time. A lot of older people in my family have the refugee hustle mindset because of how they came over to America, and working for our own food is another way for them to teach us young people how to have a good work ethic. My grandparents who live in Hawaii right now are retired, but they still keep their own garden with tropical fruits. My grandma likes to go out and waters her plants every single morning like she takes care of her own children. The process is lengthy, but being patient and caring for the plants pays off when you literally get to enjoy the fruits of your labor. I really value the importance of our garden and what it has taught me about life. It taught me about commitment. Every single year, we plant our vegetable garden. Without a doubt, we will spend days in that week to prepare for the garden, and then we will continue to water and care for the plants throughout the rest of the season. One year, we went on vacation, and we asked a friend to take care of our plants. We came back, and all the plants were dead. This proved to me that you really have to take care of your plants instead of asking someone else to do it, like it's a mundane chore for them. It taught me that no matter what age you are, you have a place and a responsibility. My brother and I would start out poking holes in the soil for the seeds, but when we got older, we were able to water the plants without drowning them. I remember that we were never allowed to use the pruners to tend to the plants, but in time, we were allowed to cut away the dead parts of the plants to prepare for the new round of crops. Now that I'm away in college, it makes me really happy when my mom sends me pictures of the different fruits and vegetables we're growing. And when I come back home, I still water the plants as if nothing changed. It taught me that hard work pays off and family is forever. Something as simple as growing plants may not seem like the biggest ordeal, but to us, it meant togetherness. Working together made us bond as a family, and we shared many special moments together. And those moments will never be forgotten. Whenever I feel discouraged, I think about how my parents taught me about hard work and having patience. I can apply it to school, because if I don't apply myself to school, I'm not going to succeed. I can also apply it to work. Sometimes I feel like quitting my job, or I feel discouraged that I'm not getting as many photo shoots as I would hope, but I remember that success takes time and I need to be patient. I can also apply it to life. I think we live in a world of instant gratification, and it's important to work and wait for things to happen. Also, there's just a certain level of reward when you can share what you have with others. A tradition is something that has been passed down from generation to generation. And growing a garden is a tradition that I want to pass on to my kids, and for my kids to pass that on to their kids would be really cool too. As a child, you think it's fun, but you grow up and realize that it's more than growing a garden. You realize that it takes care to make your seeds grow, and that same concept can be applied to real life. My parents just didn't teach me about planting seeds in the garden. They planted the seeds of life in me, and I will continue to do the same to my own kids.